Hi everyone, today we're gonna do an activity that works on writing your name and grasping different objects. So to start, we're just gonna need a piece of paper, and then depending on your skill level, some of you may be able to just write your name independently. Some of you may need your parents to write it out first, and then you might be able to trace it after. And then with that, some of you may need assistance writing it. So different ways to do that are using that hop-on method where your parent will be holding onto the writing utensil and then the student can place their hand on top and the parent will be making the movements. That way the student is still getting that input from the movements. You can also use hand over hand assistance or just that support at the top of the pencil where you would have the student holding it and the parent is just holding on top up here. The student's doing the movement and the parent is just kind of redirecting as needed. So those are some different ways to do it. And with your name, if your child is already writing their name in just say the first letter is the capital and the rest is lowercase, that's perfectly fine. If they're not writing it at all yet, I would start with capital letters because those are a little bit easier to write than lowercase. But if they're kind of in the process of it, you don't want to mess up what they're already doing. So if they're already trying to do lowercase, I would just stick with that. And so what we're going to do is once the name is written, you're going to try to find something around your house that you can cover up your name with, some sort of little item. I found raisins at my house, so I'm going to use that. Some other things you could use would be like beans, noodles, popcorn, nuts, some kind of cereal like Cheerios, maybe marshmallows, M&Ms. If you don't want to use food, because sometimes the kiddos will want to eat the food, you could do like cotton balls, things like that. So what we're going to do is you're going to try to use a pincer grasp. Now, a pincer grasp is using your thumb and your pointer finger, trying to pick up that item, and then you're going to place it over the letters. So all you're going to try to do is cover the letters with whatever item you have at home. And if you can't do that, that is a hard movement to do, the pincer grasp. If you can't do that, that's okay. Just try your best to do that sort of movement, but some of you may be using more of your whole hand kind of thing like this with more fingers, that's okay. Just do your best and try to get it on the line of letters if possible. But it doesn't have to be perfect. So we're just going to cover up the letters. I've got my L and my A done. And now a pincer grasp is important for things like holding onto a pencil or pencil grip. So writing letters, tying shoes, getting dressed, things like that. That's important to have a pincer grasp. I've got U. Moving on to my R. I'm trying to use both hands here, but some kids just have one dominant hand. They might not want to use their other hand. That's okay. Maybe have them try to hold on to the paper using the other hand if they don't want to use both to put the item over the letters. But if they can use both hands, that's great. I'm doing my letter E now. And then all I have left is my letter N. And if the kids really like this, I mean, you can have them do their last name too for more practice. You could also have them count while they're doing this. Just some more ideas to add in as you're doing this activity. You can make it as simple or as difficult as you want. Okay, so there's my letters and my name. Hope you guys enjoyed this activity and have a good week. Bye.